If I can't see you, if love is gone. Harley Green, what's up? Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Anthony with Beyond Babbitt reporting for duty. Brian Anthony reporting for duty with the left and the right. Hello, Metal Sheep. Hello, Nick South. Hey, Kristen Gaston. Well, thank you so much. Love you too. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. I tried to name this video National Emergency. They told me, we can't start the video with that name. Nope. So I took off the National Emergency. Thank you, Kristen Gaston. I feel great. I feel good. A few things in the description box down below. We're going to break this down. I put 2 videos. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad you found me also. 2 videos and a newspaper article. The national emergency meant more than what we think. You think so, Fifth World? We'll see. So here we go, guys. I got a chance to watch the movie last night, Terminator Genisys. It's supposed to be sci-fi. It's not sci-fi. It's not science fiction. It's a reality movie. All the things they were talking about in the movie, all the things that happened in that movie is real. Genisys. This is not Terminator 1 or T2. This is Terminator Schwarzenegger in it. Is the other one Terminator movie. I mean, stuff is real. So let's get into what the movie was about. We'll get into what the president talked about. We'll break it all the way down. We got about the Ides of March is March 15th. We got 30 days, less than 30 days because it's not 30 days in February. So today is February the 15th, Friday. The Ides of March is March the 15th. We'll get into that. But I noticed the black goo, and there's a video again in the description box. I'm gonna, every time now that I mention the black goo, I'm gonna put a different video in the description box until we understand what we're dealing with here. So the black goo is in the movie. Black goo is metal, is alive. And they call it AI, and they think AI stands for artificial intelligence. No. It is alien intelligence. And I found out they found a lot, they currently find a lot of black goo from Paraguay, down there by Venezuela. Okay. So the black goo, so the Terminator thing, they killed the robots. They had killed Skynet. Skynet actually exists, guys. Okay, it's not just something they put in the movie. Skynet, and you see how they were talking about everything is going to be connected to the grid, to the internet. That's the Internet of Things. That's where we're going. That's what this collapse is about now. We're going into, if you haven't seen the movie Terminator Genisys, you need to see it. Yes, yes, definitely. It's alien technology. It's alive. The black goo. So the black goo is what gives them, like, it reads your mind. It gives them, it shape shifts. It turns, you'll see it in an actual demonstration of it. The black goo exists. It's not something that's in the movies. It's in the movies, but it's to throw you off. But the black goo is evil, money. It can possess your body. It can take your body over. It can make your eyes go black. Remember we talked about the black IQ, and I also had put that video in the description. I hope you watch that. And so in the movie, they killed the last robot, and they were gonna go back in time. Gonna go back in time to kill Skynet before it began. Skynet was Genisys, right? I guess it was a video game, but it was like, it's an operating system. They said, oh, it's going to connect everything. My phone is going to connect to my computer, to my car, to my house, to my this, to my laptop, to my tablet, to my so-and-so. I was like, oh, that's the Internet of Things, the IoT. This is what they planned for 2020. We less than 12 months away. Right. So it's in the movie, you know, everybody was like, and they were willing to pay for it. Oh, I can't wait till it comes out. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to get the Genesis and this and this. Skynet is the Genesis. Skynet the beast, the one world government. And it's going to be run by the AI. Fools. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be run by the AI. This is not the left brain AI, not the kind that humans create and program and you can get it to give you an answer. This stuff is alive. Morgellons, there you go. Morgellons, there's really not a real thing called Morgellons. It's not a disease. It's nano. It's AI. And AI doesn't stand for artificial intelligence on the right brain. It's alien intelligence. Anyway, the stuff is demonic. And so they killed the last robot. And then they said, well, now we're going to go back and pass and, stop it before it starts. Change the future. We're going to change the past, which will change the future. And they did that and everything. But when they went back to the future, they went to another year. One of them, the guy that dressed up like a cop, the liquid metal, the full AI guy, the full black goo guy, he dropped a little black goo, a little liquid metal on the robot that they killed, and it revived. It came back alive. I'm like, boy, that freaking black goo. I'll try to check that out. Programmable matter. It's not created by humans. It's not from this world. It comes in on meteors and things from outer space, and it's also found in deep well drilling where they find petroleum, where they find oil. And they have black goo, they have gray goo, they have green goo, they have, I think, pink goo. Not to control it with the electromagnetic frequencies and waves, and it's demonic. It's the same stuff they're making in CERN. And and what happened is, so the guy, you remember Sarah Connors? You remember the first one? So Sarah Connors, they finally showed his dad, John Connor's dad. And they met in the movie. He went back in time. Oh, it's crazy, back and forth. But John Connors ended up being a bad guy at the end. He ended up being possessed by the black goo. And he said he's better now. He's fully, they tried to kill him. They shot him, and the bullet hole just closed up. They blew him up or something, and he came back. The black goo just revived him. He wasn't even a human anymore. He said, I'm better than a human now. So, yeah, it's evil. It's evil stuff, man. And it has power. So a lot of this stuff we see in space now, and the space-based weapons, the plasma weapons, the mind control, the 5G goo, black goo. And, it's really not alien. I say alien intelligence, but it's demons, angels and demons. That's the black goo. And that's where we're headed to. We're headed into a spiritual. We're not headed into, Jesus said it's going to be a time when we was talking about a time that never was since the world began, nor shall it ever be again. And when you think about that, if you know about Genesis 6, right? If you know about the Tower of Babel, how they built the Tower of Babel, they were building it to heaven, but they could, so not that it was going to be so tall, like 1,000,000 miles high, but at the top of the Tower of Babel, you could actually, over the planet, Tower of Babel, And Tesla also, the numbers 369, ley lines all over the earth, they're power centers. No, Jesus was not AI. Jesus is the Son of God. Jesus is spirit. So, matter of fact, the war is this. Jesus said in John, the book of John, 6:63, he said, the words I speak unto you, they're spirit and they're life. The words I speak unto you, they're spirit and they're life. You notice that the Bible talk about, this is he who came by water and blood. It said not by blood only, but by water and blood. Water represents the spirit. Black goo is something totally different. It represents demonic. So when they pierced the Messiah in the side, Yahshua HaMashiach, what came out his side when he was on the cross? Water and blood. Not blood only, water and blood. See, it's three that bear witness in heaven. It's three that bear witness on earth. See? So water represents spirit. Black goo represents something else, demonic. So I also put a video to prove what we're saying, that we're in not so much a physical. We're not physical. We're not in a physical. Everything is spiritual. Everything is vibration and spirit. Everything, the Bible talks about how the unseen created the seen. The things that are not seen created the things that are seen. So the things which are seen are temporal. The things which are not seen are eternal. And that's in Colossians. So there's a rice experiment. I forgot the Dr. Yodimoto, I forgot his name. Right option box down below. And you can try this yourself. There have been hundreds of people to try it, and it turns out the same every day. And the only thing different is the words used. The words. So here's the experiment, the original experiment. Well, the original one I saw had only 2 jars. Now there's they're doing 3 jars. So you have rice, put it in water or whatever. You label one hate, label one love, label one ignore. Cold as ice, what's going on, brother? So the one that you put on love, every morning you go and say good things to it. Oh, you're so beautiful, you're so sweet. So you say bad things to it. I hate you, you stink, you ugly, you're never gonna be nothing. So, you know, just down put it. And then the one you ignore. After 30 days, you'll see the difference. The one that you hated is gonna rot. It's gonna be black and molded. And the one that you loved is gonna have a sweet smell coming from it. It's gonna be bloomed. I don't know about the one that I ignored, because I didn't really pay attention to that. I just loaded the video for you guys, but it's usually 2 jars. So this not only works with inanimate objects like rice, right, who we think is dead. This works with people. This works with pets, plants, animals. This works with metal. This works with everything. And that's why Jesus said, according to your faith, be it unto you. And, you know, I told y'all a while back, a few days ago, or however long it was, I ran into a guy who had really bad neuropathy, to where he can't even feel his feet. And he said he may not be able to drive much longer. Okay. So I looked up neuropathy together with zeolite. I found out that they've been having some successes with neuropathy. You're welcome, Kristen Gaston. They've been having some success with neuropathy using zeolites. I told this guy that. I told him that. His eyes lit up, because he said he's seeing the best neurologists in the country, spending I don't know how much money. So he got some zeolite from me, right? He got some zeolite from me. I talked to him about a week or 2 later and asked him, how's it progressing? He's not taking it. You know why? The doctor told him it's not going to do any good. And he said it with his own mouth. He said, I'm not going to get any better. When he said that, I was still listening to him and still smiling. But at the same time, the scripture came in my head. According to your faith, be it unto you. If you don't want to get better, just say it with your mouth. Continue to say it with your mouth. You'll believe it in your mind and in your heart, and your body will not get better. See, that's why in Western medicine, they have things that they call placebo. Placebo, if you've heard of that or not. But if you have high blood pressure or any quote-unquote illness, and you go to the doctor, they'll tell you, we're going to prescribe, and it's going to make me better. You're believing it. So they prescribe you some sugar pills. Has no effect on the body, right? Give it to you and tell you 30 days you're going to be better. You go home and you popping these pills, you know. Next time you go to the doctor, how you feel? Oh, doc, I feel all better. I'm cured. Doctor, oh, I knew you'd be. Doctor laughing and smiling. You just paid me $3,000 for some sugar pills. Nothing at all. No medicine, no nothing. Your mind, the mind, we only use 5% of it. It's more powerful than you think. The body is created to heal itself. You hear me say created? The body was created to heal itself. And your mind, your faith, your heart plays a lot with that. Has a lot to do with that. So we're going into, the world is going to appear to be like Terminator Genesis. That's what it's going to look like. That's what the movie is about. The collapse, the war with the AI. And when I say AI, I'm saying AI, the artificial intelligence. I mean the alien intelligence, this demonic black goo. That's what it's going to be about. And you're going to decide right now. Skynet is real. Thank you, Completely Supplied. Yes, it is. And you're going to have to decide now whose side you're going to be on. I told you about my buddy the other day. I told you the Enlightenment has years back, you know, about what was going on and the different fraternities and all the roles that they play. His jaw dropped. He was in awe. He was, oh, really? And then the next thing I know, he joined the Freemasons, and then he joined the Rosicrucians. They're not coming after me now. They're going to come after you guys. So this is the thing that you're going to have to choose with this black goo. They're going to tell you they can inject you with this stuff and heal any sickness, any disease. They're going to tell you they can give life. They're going to tell you you only use 5% of your brain. We can help you use the other 95%. They're going to tell you we can sync this up to where when you walk to your building, it opens up, the doors open. You know, your car, you won't need a key. Your phone, you don't need your computers and laptop, you don't need words and all this stuff. It's gonna sound so good. You go, oh, you bet about nobody. Everything's gonna be like, really? Oh, it's a trap, guys. It's a trap. So I want to start the video off by getting into some old y'all up for. Every fighting in Pakistan, what? Thank you, L 1978. So let's get into the real news, guys. Netanyahu, Prime Minister of Israel. He's been meeting with 60 Arab nations. I believe this is one I put in the description box, the article by Depka that I put in the description box down below. There was also one by RT. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was by RT. That's the one I put down below. I put in, it's by RT. And it's saying 60. He's meeting in Poland. Benjamin Netanyahu is meeting in Poland, or has been meeting with them. 60 Arab nations, and they're openly discussing war with Iran. Maybe you didn't hear me. They're openly discussing mutual interest in taking Iran to war. So I don't know how many Arab nations it is. I would think 60 would be about all of them, You think? You think 60 is about all of them? I think it's all of them. And they're about to take Iran to war. And guess who else is going to be in on that? We are. We just sent major weapons to Israel, to the Middle East. And what's so funny about that thing, guys? This is how we know the get start. And this is how we know the war is just not on our consciousness. Because they have a Middle East peace plan already ready. And they're saying, oh, we're going to wait to reveal the peace plan till after April the 9th. It's less than 2 months. They're less than 2 months away. Now remember, Iran is one of the countries that was on General Wesley Clark's list. All right, seven countries in 5 years. Venezuela is the one that that's the one they planned for us. So let's go a little further. Since we done talked about that, I won't go back over that. So Benjamin Netanyahu is actually saying that he's discussing, basically they split it up. They're saying what they're gonna benefit if they help, what are they gonna get out of this war? The booty, in other words. So he's talking to 60 Arab nations about that. So I was reading an article, Trump, a national emergency over the wall. And it was, so I watched that. See you when I want, I'll see you when I can. If loving you is wrong. I think I'm back. Yes, I'm back. All right, so, man, again, thanks for all my new subscribers, man. Thanks for all the likes, the thumbs up. Thanks for everybody watching. Did I get into the news? Yeah, I'm so okay. So, not only did the U.S. send a large cache of weapons to Israel. Now, remember, we just talked about talking to 60 Arab nations secretly, openly, in Poland about taking Iran to war. How serious would you take that? I say I take that very seriously. So the U.S. has also sent more weapons to Poland. The U.S. has sent weapons to Poland. And so Trump said that he's already signed the it open, so it's not going to shut down again today. Well, at least until what it says, September. Don't they love September? So it's going to keep it open until at least September the 15th. So he said he did the national security thing. He said the reason he was doing it for invasion purposes. This is what he said, because of invasion purposes. Hey, you ain't taking me down. Bring it back. Back. Yeah, we back, baby. We back. You ain't taking me down, man. No weapon formed against me gonna prosper, man. I'm gonna say everything I need to say. You're not gonna stop this. Might as well get ready. Get thee hence, Satan. Yeah, man. So I told y'all about I had made some soap the other day. So when I was cutting it, it crumbles. So I got all the crumbs, right? That wasn't the shape, just you gotta knock the edges out like that. So I got all the crumbs and I saved them. Well, I used those, tested it out. Man, I felt so clean. I felt so clean. I was like, man, I can't wait till the soap is ready. I felt in my life the cleanest soap. I'm like, man, and I was relaxed. I'm like, man, I can't wait to make more. Anyway, guys. So Trump security crisis. $8 billion. $8 billion now is what he said. He said, well, they gave me 1 point something, I think 1.3 billion. He says, not enough. He said it's for invasion purposes. Now, he said the invasion, he mentioned their Navy. I remember saying things like MS-13s and China. So this week and next week, he's going to be meeting with China and North Korea. And he asked China, do y'all have a drug problem? They said, no. He said, why not? He said, we had a death penalty. So drug dealers in China get the death penalty, which I don't believe because getting in. All right. So he said that in the trade talks, it's the trade talks table. What else we got? It back. Amen. Scripture form, Jesus was manifested to destroy the. But the thunderstorm nation, they're forcing evacuations in California. They say everybody must go. I don't know which areas, but all my life I can't remember California having winter storms. You know, winter storms, California. Maybe up in the mountains somewhere. I don't know, but I know they're saying they're going to force people to evac. They're still running people to Texas. They're moving them off the East Coast, moving them off the West Coast, moving them to the middle, down south. They're getting them, you know, to get below Oklahoma. So that's what's happening. I haven't looked at the stock market today. I haven't looked at the stock market today. I don't know where it is, but I know this. I know that it's fake. The news we've been waiting on. In the fire zones, oh, okay. Flooding is unprecedented. I don't rock. They want to move people down south because they had it's part of the UN. I don't know why they want them off the coast. It's maybe to trap us in. We're gonna. When I'm serious. It's going into Terminator Genesis. Not a joke. It was meant to be sci-fi. It's not. It's what they're working on. We're there now. Stuff that's happened in that movie. I can't say, oh, we less than 10 years away. I can't say, oh, we less than 5 years away. I'm saying it's here now. It's now. So the stuff that we waited on Trump to tell us today, this government fully opens back up because a lot of those people still haven't gotten paid. What happens with that? We'll see how fast they build this wall. We'll see if the World Party is going to be on our turf this time. World Party 1 was not on our turf, guys. World Party 2 was not on our shores. They're trying to make World Party 3 on our shores. So we'll see. The Ides of March. It's March, I've been saying, for a whole year now. Watch my other videos. It's coming. This is it. Don't get lulled to sleep, but it still be in running order. The indoor step. What money they're gonna use as tax? I didn't quite get it, but oh, and I just, oh man, I think it was, I can't remember the country. One country just implemented its first, was it a country or was it was a country? And I don't remember which one. Just implemented state-owned cryptocurrency. Did you get it? A specific country, a Western nation, just implemented state-owned cryptocurrency. Y'all not getting it. Y'all not getting it. People was like, oh, cryptocurrency is going to save us from the central bank. Cryptocurrency, Yakimoshimoto is independent of the system. No, no, no. Ain't no way you can create a crypto system with all the power that it requires to run. You need 5G to run, because all the nodes, copy at every one. Can't nobody, this DARPA is military technology. Yeah, they breaking me up. They trying to break me up. They gonna break me up. I'm gonna stand outside on them. Hey! They're not gonna break me up, guys. I'm out here. I'm out here. This is what it looked like in the Texas. But they need the 5G network for zero latency. They need the nano. They need all this to put us on the case. So I don't know what else to tell y'all guys, but I can say that. Now we know that there are already different governments are starting to introduce their own cryptocurrency, which they were saying, oh, was independent of the central banks. No, it's not. No, it's not. Am I in the sun? I'm in the sun. Okay. So it's not the sun is right. It's supposed to get up to 70-something degrees today. It's cloudy. So I smell barbecue. Somebody's barbecuing. Military jet. Military jet. Military jet. All right, T-Dog Prepper. That one quiet. Oh no, now you can hear it. Then they turning around, they doing circles. Anyway, guys, I heard it was a, what is that, a Chinook? It was that military helicopter with the two blades on it. A Chinook, I think that's what it is. One was just hovering over Fort Worth yesterday for a long time, just sitting there, just midair with the two, military with the two blades on it. I think that's a Chinook. It was just, I'm like, man, what they doing? But anyway, guys, now's the most dangerous time for us here between February 15th, which is today, and appreciate it completely supplied. No, not pimping, but that type of stuff, you know. Anyway, can't hear me? Should be better now they're gone. So this is the most dangerous time for us, guys, between today, February the 15th, and March the 15th, the Ides of March, when kings go to war. So be prepared. Whatever you haven't finished doing, finish doing it. Don't get lulled to sleep by them saying, oh, the government is back on, good times are here again. No, 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 don't fall for it. I don't care if they turn the stock market up to the Dow Jones, if they turn it up to 30,000, don't. Until we see what's about to happen, give it a good 30 days. It's not only us that's making moves, it's every country across the world. This thing that's happening in Israel is really bad. It's about to get worse. He got 60 countries trying to go to war with Iran. And Iran has allies. Oh, you don't know? Let me name them. North Korea, China, Russia, Pakistan. See? Yeah, well, T-Dog, if you believe in meds, God bless you. I don't believe in that, man. The pills and the potions, negative. No, net. Anyway, get well, though. Definitely that. Health is your wealth. Hey. Sip on some of that Z. I know that's from Tucson. Get ready, guys. But anyway. Yeah, they definitely are. But all I got to say is stay prayed up. Remember, it's a spiritual battle. According to your faith, be it unto you. Speak the words, the things that you want to happen, the things that you don't want to happen. You can take control over that too with your words. With your words. With your faith. And we can destroy the enemy like they did in Terminator Genesis. They destroyed Skynet. Skynet had already sent the time bomb back in the past. So we can destroy it. They know we can destroy it. And the scripture talks about, and those who know their God shall be strong and do exploits. With that said, Beyond Babbitt, your host, Brian Anthony, over and out, over and out. God bless, Godspeed. Enjoy your Sabbath, enjoy your weekend. Love everybody. Appreciate you, man, for everybody who subscribed and everybody who watches. Talk to y'all soon, Lord willing. Rapture in the spring? Oh, no, ain't no rapture at all, buddy. Yeah, that's the war on your mind. Anyway.